Hello and welcome to Gundam Customs character discussion of Class 1A's number 16 student, Tooru Hagakure. Yeah, today we are going to be going over Hagakure, who also goes by the name of Invisible Girl. Now, with this, her personality is bubbly, cheery, and quite likable overall, but she is also quite not really embarrassed. Well, I guess because really no one really sees her, because her quirk is transparency. So, whatever she wears isn't transparent, it seems, but she herself is transparent. So, a lot like the Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four. Huh. I'm just being a weirdo there. But with this, I actually feel like there's not much in the story we actually have on her. Like, she's fought with Ojiro against Todoroki and Shoji during the training of like the heroes versus villains training that they first do, in which they lose. Now, her and Ojiro just flat out lose. Nothing. Like, they barely do a thing. So we don't know what she could do physically in combat. Which, it seems like probably nothing, as she's invisible. So she'd probably be better at infiltrating. Which I'll bring up a little bit later. So we really don't know what she physically looks like. Now, I would love to see something happen later. And now I actually have to get into the future stuff, as there isn't very much to talk about for her as much. Now, where I see her going in the future. Now, originally I would have put her on the list of characters who may or may not be shipped out of Class 1A. Yeah, when it becomes like Class 1 or 2B or 2A or 3A, when it comes to the next years, I feel like a couple of characters may or may not get switched. Now with this, I feel like she may get switched, as the matter that, or originally I thought she would get switched because we don't have much on her. She's really the invisible girl who has a cheery, bubbly personality. Now with this, where I see her actually in the future now, that was back maybe 2 chapters ago, when like we were just more or less dealing with the whole saving Bakugo and All Might losing his powers kind of arc, which leads me into what I actually feel she is doing, or her character could be doing in the future, which is a spy. Yep. There was another I've had another YouTube video out that says who I really think is the spy, but that was before the more recent chapters, or the more recent chapter. I may have a couple of ideas on who the spy could be. Yes, I know I am not going to be right on all of these, as that would make like half the class traitors. And I'm okay with me being wrong with these, especially when I said the whole Kirishima one. Though that would give him some character development, or more character development. But with this, we're talking about Hagakure. But Hagakure, I feel may actually be the spy. Now, a lot of people will be like, really? Are you just going to say this to all the characters from now on? No, I am not. There's only probably, in my head, at the very moment, really, 4, maybe 5 if you count Kirishima, which I'm doubting a lot on who could be the spy in my opinion. Now, with this, I know that is still a lot. That's a fourth of the class, as there's about 20 people in the class. Now, with this, I feel Hagakure could be the spy. 1 is because we haven't seen what she can do physically. 2, she has a perfect quirk for that, as she's invisible. And 3, really, with this, Aizawa Sensei said that 2 people besides Bakugo, who was captured at the time, didn't know, and that was Hagakure and Jiro. Which another YouTuber has said that Jiro could also be the spy. Now with this, I do think that that's a possibility. Yes, I could see that. But with this, I feel Hagakure, quirk-wise, would be a lot better, as no one would really notice 100% if she's the spy, as if she wanted to leave the school, unless they had a thermal quirk where they can see thermally, they wouldn't be able to see her. So with this, I feel like she could be the spy. She could probably be found out and like brought to justice or brought to her senses, or maybe she's being mind controlled. We know that ability is capable of being made, as we've already seen it in the tournament arc, the school festival arc, which he has parents and they could be evil. So we could have like his parents kind of making others do stuff. Though I highly don't know, because like I don't know if they have to have eye contact. I forget about that. But with this, and you wouldn't need eye contact with an invisible person. Where would you see their head? Be like, what? What? But with this, I'm rambling, sorry. With this, I would, for shippings now, I would ship her with Ojiro, because I've actually only seen them in the one battle, but like, I could see them being together, though I highly doubt that it would be the most liked couple in the group, as it, and anyone I ship her with, it's going to be weird for fan art, as we actually get, really, it would just be that person with gloves around them and boots, so that'd be weird. But I could ship her with Ojiro and Kirishima. Now, I'm just going to ship a lot of the girls that don't actually have, in my opinion, a definitive match with Kirishima. Just letting you guys know, because I love the character Kirishima and hope he finds a girl. So, I'm just saying. But with this, one of the more likely ones is Ojiro for the shipping. Mainly because they've had that one battle together, and really she hasn't had very much conversations with any of the other guys. Okay, maybe Mineta, but Mineta was trying to get into her dresser. Also, on the spy thing, I know it sounds like weird and maybe nitpicky, but she also didn't want Mineta looking in her stuff, which Horikoshi could have just done to prove that Mineta's a perv, which he is a big, big perv. But I could find that she could actually be the spy, and she has something in her drawer that proves it. But I highly doubt it. Though this is the first time we actually have a character kind of trying to touch something in someone else's room in those chapters that they actually respond. Now, this is actually a much longer video than I expected it to be, so I'd actually like to know what you guys think of her character, what she could be doing later on. Who would you ship her with? Like, I really don't know who to ship her with, except for Ojiro, so like that's more or less my only ship for her besides Kirishima, which, as I said, I ship all the girls that don't have a definitive match, in my opinion, to Kirishima. But with this, give me a thumbs up if you did, or if you liked it, give me a thumbs down if you didn't. Comment what you guys think about this, and I hope you guys have a custom night or day. See ya. Dun 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 dun.